gonna be training some chest and triceps at home today. There's nobody in here yet, so I'm sure I'll repeat that here in a minute. So while people start funneling into the live, I'm gonna get warmed up on my bench press. Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. Who we got in here today? Ayush, what's up, bro? Erica, Caleb, Toby, King Adjust, Gnarly Cat, Eupheminator? Damn. Yeah, Kyle, I had a lot of fun yesterday. So, gonna be training some chest and triceps today. I'll probably do some abs at the end as well. I'm still not fully recovered from being sick over the weekend, but I do feel better than yesterday. But I'm also sore as fuck. I pushed myself pretty hard yesterday on the workout, especially with all the rear delt exercises. So interested to see how well I do today on my bench. My bench press has actually been going back up to where it was before I started doing like all the cutting and fasting. And at the gym last week, I was hitting hundreds for like 9-10 reps. And it's funny because a few weeks before that, I was barely doing 95s. Again, I hate bench. Bench is my worst lift. My favorite is deadlift in terms of like the big three. But yo, Tyrone, Leach, what's going on? Victor, Kyle. So I'm going to, I just did a little warm-up set with 40s. I'm going to jump into it again here. Get some water as well. And the goal is I'm doing like 3, maybe 4 sets of each exercise. I'm gonna hit some heavy bench, some heavy incline. I'll probably do a couple variations of flies just because I like them. Dude, can you guys believe there's kids on Instagram right now saying that they don't think the bench press is a good exercise for building a chest? Like, not to mention all the other benefits to doing a bench press and all the other, muscles it's recruiting, right? And the overall strength it's helping you build. But these kids on Instagram are literally putting out videos looking juiced up as hell. And they're like, I wish I never did bench press. And then they show like all these fluffy, like stupid exercises that you and I would probably do like at the end of our workout once we did all the good stuff first. It's really crazy. Yeah, and protein is bad. Don't eat protein. It's bad for you. All right, I'm gonna do another warm-up set. So normally when I warm up with my bench press, I warm up going to my working sets. So like I wanna use 100-pound dumbbells for my working sets. So I did a warm-up with 40s. I did like 15 reps, just kind of like stretching out the area. And then now I'll do like 80s, and then I'll probably try to go into the hundreds for my working set from there. No, dude, he's totally serious. I'll make a video about this kid. He puts out a lot of really stupid stuff. He also says that you should only do 2 sets of 10 reps for every exercise, and that's how you build muscle. Just 2 sets, 10 reps, and you're done. And he picks like 3 exercises. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know if we'll be doing hundreds. I'm gonna try them, but I still feel kind of like shit from being sick. And the 70s felt a little heavy for, what did I do, 12? But we'll try, we'll still try. Yeah, Milo, the 2010s. Be a 10 in 2010, you guys remember the good old days? Yo, Venezuela. What's up, bro? Hey, what's up, Faraz? So what do you guys got going on today? I got a couple videos. I got a film. I've been working on my website a lot, actually, the last couple weeks. My muscular strength website. Adding a lot of like exercises and things like that to it, especially my exercise database. Oh, nice, LG. What's up, Ahan? Yeah, if I can't do my hundies, I'll go down to probably like 90 for a good working set. Dude, my dumbbells go all the way up. I'll show you guys to 125. But you can see they're a little dusty. I haven't used the 125s in a while. At one point, I did use them, believe it or not. But I was also a lot heavier. Yo, thanks, JKM. Appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Welcome back. Nice, dude. Back biceps, hitting abs. I like your style. I'm still getting pretty good, I guess, with the angles on this. I think that's a good angle right there, so the chat doesn't go over the exercise. There we go. Yeah, the 125s only get moved when I have to clean the dumbbell rack. That's the only time they get moved out of the way. There we go. So right now my cardio, I do like 2 days a week, and I'll go outside and I'll do sprints, and I'll basically try to run like 3 to 4 miles and get like 4 or 5 sprints in as I'm doing the run. That's my cardio routine. A lot of times when I do cardio, if I'm doing long distance, it's more for like just to kind of relax and get my mindset right. If I'm trying to do cardio with a purpose, then I'm trying to do as many sprints as I can, because sprints help your body release more hormones overall. I've done videos on it. Basically, like look at a sprinter's body versus a marathon runner's body, right? Like sprinters are pretty jacked for a reason. It's a full body exertion. Yo, thank you, Fat Texel. That's the goal, man, to turn off the aging genes. I was just watching a video earlier today on Joe Rogan, and they were talking about the aging genes and how like the Anunnaki, they turned on this gene that we have, so our lifespan is like a max of 120 years because they were afraid that we would surpass them or we were growing too fast. I love ancient alien stuff. All right, see how these hundies go. Ugh. They're definitely feeling heavy. Actually, it wasn't too bad. We'll rest a couple of minutes, try it again, and if I get another set of 8, I'll go up to 105s. Yeah, lightweight, baby! Dude, what's up with my music? My video yesterday got demonetized because of the music, so the music I have on right now is like that no copyright, royalty free, NCIS or whatever, NCS. We'll see if that works. Over my head, Artie, and then throw. Oh yeah, dude, the sissy squat is great. I actually have a sissy squat machine in my gym. Here, I'll show you. I haven't used it in a while, but that's what this is right here. It's a sissy squat machine. It's nice actually, because you can lock your legs in place and you can actually hold like a dumbbell or a plate and get some real good focus on your quads. Yeah, you definitely want to go full range of motion whenever you're benching. Any exercise, any range of motion you don't train in, you're forever weak in. And you don't want to be like that. You'll also notice that your range of motion and where the bar or the dumbbells go is going to heavily depend on how well you pack your shoulders. So most people just retract their shoulders. They don't depress them. And part of depressing your shoulders actually means that you're arching your back. So you guys will notice, pay attention on my next set, what I actually do is I lay down like shorter, like more like right here. And then I actually slide up the bench and I use the friction of the bench to tuck my shoulders even more so I can get them nice and packed super tight before I stop my lift. Yeah, I'm gonna do incline after this. What's up, Siddharth? Yeah, this is my home gym, Kevin. No, there's definitely body types, Angelo. But there was a lot of like back in the day, it was like buzzwords to create workouts for specific body types. And I think that's kind of dumb. Like if you're trying to get big, here's a workout. If you're trying to get strong, here's a workout, right? It doesn't matter what body type you are. Your body type just lets you know what your overall look's gonna be, right? I'm more ectomorph. I'm always gonna have a smaller frame compared to someone like, I don't know, the Mountain, right? Or these powerlifting dudes. They're huge, most of them. The reason why, sometimes I like to start with incline first to get a bit more upper chest engagement, but I'm actually doing flat because I want to start going heavier with the dumbbells. I want to get back up to like 110s and 115s. Watch what I do. Watch when I come back. I'm going to slide up the bench, and as I slide up the bench, that's how I'm actually retracting my shoulders more. Nope. 7.5 on that one. Yeah, peak natty physique. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. Well, the floor only shook because part of my floor is cement and the other part's wood because I had to raise the floor in order to build out the gym in my garage. 50 reps of 225? Yeah, in my dreams. Like in a row, 50 reps in a row. My goal with this workout is to get a pretty big pump, honestly. I'll be 41 in October, arm. I'm 40 years old right now. Yeah, because it's wood right here. This is wood. The floor So you see the garage door right here? So that's where like the wood is, because this was actually another room and I blew the wall out so I could extend the gym when I built my house. Thank you, Tasso, appreciate that. I'm at about 176 right now. You're facing men pattern. I mean, that might be hereditary, bro. I don't really know what to tell you. Yeah, I mean, I would look into maybe a clinic or something. I wouldn't know what to say. Yeah, KB, stepping my game up. So I don't really go heavy on bench, Sio Warrior, for like max reps because I hate benching. But what I typically do is like 100s, 105s, and at my best, like 110s, pound dumbbells for sets of 8 to 10. I'm working my way back up there right now. Last week I did 105s for a set of 8, which was nice. But again, I'm recovering from being sick over the weekend. I can feel I have like that cold sweat already going right now, but I think it's good for my body just to kind of get that shit out of my system. I like to maintain, honestly, Tasso. For me, it's always been about maintaining and overall, like, just being functional, being a functional person overall. No, I never was a power lifter, but I did start to go really heavy. I was chasing a 600-pound deadlift, and I got to 535, and then I ended up injuring my bicep. Nothing bad, nothing tore or ripped or anything, but so things kind of slowed down from there, and I just said, you know what? If I do get injured or tear something, I can't make videos with one arm. So I was like, you know what? Being able to deadlift over 500 still puts me like at the upper echelon of strength in terms of like men in the world, so I'm happy with 500. Dragon Ball Evolution. Do you think compounds are worth it? Like compound lifts? If anything, that should be the only thing that you do. So basically, I'm resting like 2 minutes in between sets, guys. If you guys enjoy the live streams, make sure you tap like on the video too for me. Thank you. Dude, it's so funny, Wicked Scorpion. I had 405 on the bar, and this kid was next to me. He saw me put it on, and he goes, is that your max? I said, no, bro, I do this for sets of 8. His face was like, what? It's just so crazy to me, because growing up, like, everybody lifted so heavy in my gym, and now it's like you barely see people lifting, like, super heavy, unless they're doing like a bench. You know, everyone's benching big, and then they go over to bicep curls and they're barely curling like 35s. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Oh, happy to hear that, Walker. Thank you, Windy City Twins. I eat clean pretty much every day, and I fast until about 4 or 5 o'clock. All right, one more set over here, and then we're gonna go incline. I knew I wasn't getting that 8th one, so that's why I went really slow on the way down. Good tip for you guys if you never thought of doing that. If you don't have a spotter and you know you can't get a rep on bench, just like ultra control that negative and then drop it. That way you still get a good rep out of it. Because remember, you're always 40% stronger in the eccentric phase of an exercise versus the concentric phase. Yo, Slovenia, what's up, dude? And that short you did where you were at 185, what body fat? Oh, I have no idea, bro. I don't measure my body fat. Yeah, they're hundreds, Kevin. I haven't measured my body fat in long. I just look in the mirror, and if I feel fat, I kick up the cardio and I stop eating shit. That's awesome, Dewan. Happy to hear that. 100%. I would never skip isolating triceps, especially the long head. If you want your long head to grow, which is the head back here, which helps your arm look really thick, right? If you want that long head to grow, you have to do heavy exercises with your arm upright like this. Hey man, I'm thinking I want to start doing these lives around like 4:30, which is like almost an hour from now. It's just I have a HOA meeting today at 5:30, and my wife and I need to yell at everybody because our HOA sucks, like hardcore. They literally just started having a fucking tow truck. I live in a gated community, okay? We sometimes have cars in the street because we have guests or things like that, right? Like it's not like there's cars all over the place in the street and shit. But sometimes there's cars like in the street, like if your friend is visiting, they park in front of your house. And about a month ago, our HOA board decided that they were gonna start having a fucking tow truck patrol the community to tow cars. Mind you, we live here to tow cars if they're left in the street. And this tow truck patrols at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't patrol for free. Our dues went up for this. So basically the entire community's pissed off. I can't miss that meeting. They don't even lift either. Well, what's your meal plan like, Dewan? Wow, Battle Fox, that's amazing, dude. Is that your birth year, 84? Because that's my birth year too. Yo, what's up, Michael? Thanks, man. All right, I'm gonna get set up for incline. And I will not be doing hundies today on incline. Whenever I do incline press, the first set always feels super hard, and then after that, I can raise the weight. Yeah, I know, GHT. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. HOA is so dumb. I wish we didn't even have it, honestly. I switch it up. Sometimes I won't even do flat or incline. I'll use plates and I'll put them under the bench to get more of an angle like this, and I'll just do like 5 or 6 sets like that versus doing like 3 sets of flat and then 3 sets of incline. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see what you asked for your ankle issues. Yeah, Michael, 2 more years, bro, and you'll be the 4-0. All right. What's up, Jay? Heard of a trainer called Mike Geary? I have not. Oh, hell yeah, Skype's 22. You feel pain in your elbows when you do push-ups? Are you keeping your hands under your shoulders and tucking your elbows in so you're like this? Hey man, don't worry, Andre. Stay natural, stay the course. You'll keep those gains forever. It's just the truth of the matter. Hey Scott, for safety, is benching in the Smith machine a good option when the dumbbells are not heavy enough and the gym doesn't have a bench with safeties? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Smith machine. Don't feel like you're doing something less value if you're using the Smith machine. The only downside to it, really, is getting the bench in the right spot, because some Smith machines go straight up and down with the bar, some are slanted, so you have to just go light and just make sure that bar path feels good. But then from that point on, sure, like you're not getting the same like work on the stabilizers and your shoulders and whatnot like you would when doing dumbbells, and also when you're using barbell, because you gotta control the weight. But I mean, if your goal is literally you're just trying to blast your chest with as much weight as possible and do it safely, 100% go to the Smith machine. Have you guys seen my trick for getting the dumbbells up before an incline? It works really good. Pay attention. So what I do is I sit and get my ass in the seat where it goes, and then I stand up, and then I sit and I throw it back while pushing off my toes. Watch. That was pretty good. Did you guys like my trick? I haven't played the new Mafia game. When I bench, I hardly feel my chest. It could be you're not packing your shoulders enough when you bench, honestly. If you're not packing your shoulders and depressing them when you bench, you might be getting more of that activation across your upper chest, and you might feel it more in your shoulders. Getting a nice little pump today. Everyone said in my last photo that I was small. I guess I'm just a tiny guy. Let that be a lesson to you. You can look like me, which I will admit and be happy to say that I am above average. You can look like me and people will still talk shit and say that you're small and you don't look good. Remember that whenever anybody judges you. People have been telling me my entire life, you look the same. Let's see you look the same your entire life. It ain't easy, and I don't look the same. I'm actually 10 pounds bigger than I was. Yeah, Jay, they just say anything. So the bottom of your chest, well, any exercise works the entire chest. But if you feel like you want to get more activation on the lower, decline bench is great. And then also a high to low fly as well. Just make sure when you come down, you scoop under your chest. Just try to activate through here. I did those 70s for 12. I bumped it up to 80s. Maybe do 85s. Yeah, wouldn't mind looking like Tom Brady. Yeah, I would say the same thing, Mario. A lot of people tell me I look bigger in person, actually, especially at my gym. A lot of people at my gym that watch my videos, they're like, wow, you're a lot bigger in person. And that's okay, who cares? As long as I'm teaching you guys how to get in shape, it's fine. Yeah, man, it's, a home gym can be something that you build over time, which is really nice. So just start collecting pieces of equipment over time, right? And guys, if you're enjoying the video, tap that like button, help the YouTube algorithm. No, I was on the Brooklyn season of The Real World, season 21. I told Mark I'd go on the We Want OGs challenge. I don't know if they're ready for me though. All right, let's try to go for 8. That felt good. Hey man, you miss every shot you don't take, Jay. Yeah, I watched American Gladiators. The full workout today, I'm doing chest, triceps. I did flat. I'm gonna do probably 2 more sets of incline. And then I'm gonna hit some cable crossovers. I'll do high to low, low to high. And then I'm gonna jump into training triceps, starting with power bombs. Or maybe I'll do skull crushers today. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, Windy City Twins, I kind of agree with that. It's hard to tell with a lot of people nowadays because it's not, like follow along workouts don't get the same kind of views as like drama videos and things like that. So a lot of people just don't do them anymore. Like that's not what the majority of people want to see, want to watch. But I feel like a live is a little different because we're able to chat as well. Those were 80-pound dumbbells, Jose. Depends on your goal, Brendan. If you have a lagging body part, twice a week is great. I like to do bro splits. So I train each muscle group pretty much once a week. And the muscle groups that I want to work on that are lagging, like my shoulders right now, I'm working on twice a week. Sometimes I'll squeeze a 3rd session in there. And what I like to do, because I like bro splits, is I'll pick one area that's lagging and I'll work on that area for like 5 or 6 weeks. And then if I want to switch it to another area, then I'll switch it to another area. Hey, thanks, Ruben. Appreciate that. Yeah, do not redeem. Yeah, I just, I let it all go. Imagine. This is just water. It's my Broly shaker cup. Yeah, of course I drink protein. I'm not sure what OMAD is. I'd start off hitting your arms twice a week then, Teddy, and then see how you go from there. Yeah, I just, the workout you're gonna stick to is the one you like. So when you ask me a question like, do I think a bro split is best? Do I think push-pull legs is best? Upper lower is best? Whatever, full body. My answer always is, well, whatever program gets you excited to go to the gym and train incredibly hard is gonna be the best program for you, right? And that's literally what, and you just gotta learn to adjust that program to your lifestyle. Thanks, man. That picture is probably 13 years old. The one of me going like this. I mean, that also had great lighting. I'm almost as lean as I was in that photo because, I mean, I'm in shit lighting right now, and you can tell it's kind of the same pose. But in that photo, I was also like 163, 165 pounds. Right now, I'm 175, 176. I definitely have more muscle mass than then. I was just really lean. That's because I'm not yelling. Hammerhead. If I was yelling and talking loud, you would hear my accent more. You guys will know, if you bring up a topic that pisses me off, well, not that pisses me off, but that I'm passionate about, my accent comes out more. All right, let's get these 80s again. Okay, what do you guys say? Should I be a little bitch and do 80s again for 8, or should I go up to 85s and then just try to push it as hard as I can? What do you guys think? Oh. I knew you guys were going to say 85s. All right. Got the 85s just for you guys. Tap that like button for 85s. Go to 90s. You guys are gonna kill me. You know, I'll go to 90s, and if I get 5 to 6, so be it. How about that? Fuck it. Put the 85s back. We'll go to 90s. I really shouldn't be doing this shit sick, but you know what? Fuck it. Oh, I've seen the Raha Rampage thing. I saw bits and pieces of it. That was really messed up what that kid did to that guy. I hope he's okay. I think Mr. Beast reached out to pay his medical bills or something. Yo, no sorrow. All right, guys, 90s. Let's go, baby! Light, baby! Yeah! That was pretty good. Ripito is proud, yeah. Although I got 6.5. I couldn't get 7, but I did slow negative. That's one thing, you know, that you can't learn in a video. It's something you have to experience on your own. It's just how to dig your feet in and then just dig deep for your reps. It's not something that can be taught. It's something that you learn through struggling to reach your goals, struggling through a plateau. That's why I feel like a lot of these young guys, you know, that start jumping on gear 3 months into their training, they just haven't experienced life. They haven't experienced what it means to truly struggle and push through a plateau because they never had one. And that shit sticks with you your whole life. Hundreds for 4 reps? Fuck. I'll try hundreds if you guys want me to. I don't know if I'll get 4. You guys are making my chest workout more intense than it was supposed to be, which is nice, so thank you. Tap that like button if you're enjoying the streams. See, Magia likes me better than you guys. They don't want me to do the hundreds. I'm resting 2 to 3 minutes max. I'll try the hundreds. What do you guys think? Go for hundies? Get at least maybe 3 reps out of it? Tap that like button. Or the hearts. How do these streams work? Are there like hearts and things you guys can tap? So by the way, I keep toilet paper in the gym because it's easier than a box of Kleenex tissues to blow my nose, just in case you're wondering why I'm holding toilet paper. Like, I'm not going to just start wiping my ass. I use it to blow my nose. Why does this guy have toilet paper? I'm just trying to watch a workout. All right, let's go hundies. I mean, this is my last set anyways. Might as well push it, and then we'll hit the flies. So it's nothing wrong with that. 90s were too light anyways, guys. Come on. My max at my prime and incline dumbbell press. Oh man. In the past, I've been able to go as high as like 105s for sets of 8. Like my max 1 rep on dumbbell, I have no idea. I've never really tried that before. But as far as like sets and reps, like 105s for 8. See you later, no sorrow. Yeah, you can go into shoulders after chest if you wanted to. Just understand you're not going to be able to press as heavy as you could have if you were fresh, because your triceps are going to be tired, but that's fine. It's not going to impact the effectiveness of the whole workout, not at all. All right, about to hit this. What do you guys think? 4 reps with the hundreds? Don't need a video editor right now, bro. Thank you, though. All right. Well, that's 2 more than I would have gotten if I didn't skip it, right? Oh, that felt good. We're gonna leave those right there and move over to the next exercise. Those were hundreds. Unfortunately, I only got 2 1/4 of reps. Thanks for the motivation, guys. If I could give you a thumbs up back, I would. Well, I guess I just did, right? I don't have my tunes super loud because I got my video demonetized, unfortunately. So actually, I posted a how-to video on how to do that exercise properly last week. If you didn't see it, it's because YouTube doesn't like educational videos. They only like drama. So whenever you upload a video to YouTube, they have an AI bot that checks your video for like bad things, I guess, right? I have a sneaky suspicion that AI bot also checks to see if your video is talking shit drama, or whether it's educational or talking shit. And when it's educational, they just give 0 Fs and they don't send it out to your subscribers. I guarantee that's what's happening because every single one of you got notifications on my drama videos last week. And then I uploaded how to do a cable chest fly. And like, no, people DM me like, dude, I didn't even know you had this video. I never got a notification from YouTube. Because they're dicks. What's up, Nicolau? Yeah, Ryan, you're 100% right, dude. That felt good. That was a nice pump. By the way, guys, if you need a home gym, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll send you the link to this one with a discount code. They have all kinds of stuff there. You don't even have to get this exact one. They have all kinds of power racks and stuff too, dumbbells, plates, benches, barbells, everything you need. See you later, Artie. Thanks, Kursat. Yeah, the striations are activated. The pump is here. I'm turning Super Saiyan. You know, those memes exist for a reason. You know, and you just look and feel bigger when you're pumped. And then when your pump is gone, you're back to just looking like an average dude that does push-ups. Yeah, Ryan, it's a Gronk Fitness all-in-one. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll send you a link. Yo, Velo City. What's up, dude? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Kamehameha, bro. Yeah, It's seeing yourself in the future, exactly. What did I miss? Thanks, MJS Horror. Happy to hear that. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude, my programs are easy to follow, guys. My website, Muscular Strength, you guys, it's like $10 a month. And you can you have unlimited access to all my programs, all my workouts, my exercise database, my meal planner. And my programs are all 12-week programs. There's like 8 of them on there, home and gym. You won't get that anywhere else for $10 a month, I'll tell you that. Zaid, hey Scott, why don't you take steroids? I never needed them. I think I look great without them. Plus, steroids come with risks, and unfortunately, you won't know what those risks are until they happen to you, right? When you take steroids, it's not like there's a list of side effects that will happen to you. There's a list of side effects that can happen to you. And some are a lot worse than others. And you just don't know until you try. Cog, what are you joking? Cognave, overtraining? You must not work out that hard, my guy. Overtraining? It's a funny joke, dude. If you guys knew how hot it was to actually overtrain, you would know how stupid that sounds. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, tap that like button. You would have to to train at least 10 times harder than this to overtrain. You got gymnasts that work out every day for like 5 or 6 hours and you're worried about a chest workout? Come on, my guy. See, here's the problem with a lot of people. Like, my limit on when I exercise and how I feel and what my muscles can handle is up here. If you're new to the gym, your limit is here. And your limit won't get to where mine is until you learn to surpass your limits. And this is why I get irritated with science-based training, because science will tell you you're only supposed to do X, Y, and Z. Okay, well, what about the people who get better results doing more than X, Y, and Z because they train harder than 90% of the population, especially the people in that little study that you did to showcase why you should only train to X, Y, and Z? Science can't explain everything. Science can't explain why, even though I'm sick, I feel like shit, and I was barely dumbbell pressing 90s, that I still had enough left in the tank to throw hundreds up. Science can't explain it. I did it because you guys are telling me to and encouraging me. That's why I did it, right? So don't put yourself in this box, like this tiny little box, because you'll never leave that box if you don't push your limits. Yeah, I agree with you. That's a really good statement. People confuse overtraining with lack of recovery. Yeah. If you don't have proper recovery, you're not getting enough sleep, you're not getting enough food, of course, you're not going to be ready for the next workout. Well, failure is a very relative term as well, right? Because I can go to failure in a set, rest, and still have enough left in the tank to do another set. Do you know what I'm saying? Typically, what I like to do is at least, 12 to 16 on the low end, 16 to 20 on the high end in terms of like how many sets I do per muscle group. More towards the high end on the sets for the bigger muscle groups. The power of friendship, exactly. I'll show you guys this real quick. This machine has a pretty good weight stack on it, see? It's pretty nice. It's tucked away back there. What's nice about this cable system too is that the weight is actually heavy. You guys ever use a cable machine and the whole stack just feels super light? It's because it's a bad cable machine. I'm gonna do one more chest exercise. No, I would not count rows as a bicep exercise. I would only count biceps as an exercise when I'm focusing on the muscle group, like doing dumbbell curls, barbell curls, Zotman curls, preacher curls, easy grip curls, close grip, wide grip, all that stuff. Yeah, well, I did shoulders yesterday, but I seem to be doing okay on my workout today. I'm gonna do some high to low now and get a little bit of lower chest activation. Nice, Kanishkatri. I know, dude, I haven't gone on Older Hermanity in a while because I've been streaming on the WAGMI Games YouTube, that's why. Yeah, I mean, there is a natural limit, for sure. And I think I'm pretty close to it. I definitely have some areas I can work on that are lagging. I think I could probably do a bit more work on my shoulders, my biceps. My triceps, I think I've pretty much maxed out their size. Calves, of course. But also, guys, I don't train just to be a bodybuilder, right? Like, I'm very athletic. I like to run. I like to do cross country. I like to do like Spartan races, Tough Mudders, things like that, right? Military type training, jumping over walls, climbing ropes. So for me, it's more than just like being stage ready for a show. It's more about like having muscles that are functional and work, and still being able, like right now, I can still go in the garage and work on my car and not have to worry about my arms getting stuck in the engine bay, right? Like I can actually still go do normal stuff like that too, which is important to me. A Neanderthal genetics test? I don't know about that. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. Functional? No, that's not what I said, brown-eyed. I wasn't referring to CrossFit. Ugh. That felt pretty good. I like doing those at the end of my workout. This is the Gronk Fitness all-in-one. I was just saying earlier, if you guys want to check it out, send me a DM on Instagram, Scott Herman Fitness. I actually get a discount to the entire website with the Gronks. So you guys know the Patriots, right? Rob Gronkowski. This is his family's brand. It's called Gronk Fitness. The difference, dude, is you sweat your balls off when you're outside. You know, sometimes I actually get a little irritated. Like if my gym is too comfortable, like right now I have a nice sweat because I don't have the AC really cranking in here right now. I feel better. Also, too, guys, like you don't want your muscles cold when you're working out. That's how you get injured. You want to make sure your body's warm. So being too cool and too comfortable can actually be a bit of a disservice. Yeah, the chest pump is feeling good. Maybe I'll be in Jeff Nippard's next video, how to look enhanced without steroids. Eat your heart out, bro. Yeah, I do mobility work in the morning while I'm watching anime. Like I'll put my phone's on a camera stand right now. I'll put anime on and I'll actually play the anime through my speakers and I'll do some mobility work. You broke your leg 3 times? Holy shit. Because me and Jeff don't get along. I don't like Jeff. Juicy without juicing. I like that. Oh, thank you, little Danny. I just started watching Plunderer. Have you seen Plunderer? It's actually pretty cool. One more set there. Yeah, from bro science to science bros. I still have my blue shorts somewhere, Toph, believe it or not. I'll pray for you, my turtle thief. Sending prayers your way, bro. Thank you, Uday. Appreciate that. Top G, I mentioned this on my last stream. Me and Chris actually chat quite a bit on Instagram. And I told him we should do a video together just talking about the industry and how far it's come since we started on YouTube. And he said he was down. We just got to align our schedules. K-Master, I agree. No barbells today, guys. Dumbbells today. Actually, I think instead of doing power bombs, I'm gonna do some dips. I never really get to do weighted dips at my gym because there's always people using the captain's chair for like everything besides dips. Yeah, I have some some water. I don't like Athlean X, no. I don't like that he used fake weights and lied about it. Like, dude, just come clean. Like, nobody cares. I think it shows your character as a person if you lie about something so stupid. I also don't like how he was constantly flip-flopping on his channel of like, this is the worst exercise, and then like 3 months later, this is the best exercise, and then 3 months later, no. Actually, it's the worst exercise. And then a year later, this is the best exercise, and it's the same exercise, back, forth, back, forth. Appreciate that, Jay. Yeah, I mean, it was so dumb, brown-eyed, it was so dumb. And his response, what was his response? Like lifting 425 with his back and then throwing it on the ground. I can put 425 on a deadlift bar right now after doing all of this and still rep it out for like 4 or 5. Like, give me a break. He was using 315 on close grip bench like it was nothing because it was fake weights. That was funny. Do I have any other machines? Yeah, I have a full stack cable machine over here. So I got lat pull downs, I got push downs, I got the cables in the middle, and then over here I have like a seated row, right? I have all the attachments to go all the way around. Obviously, I just couldn't fit them all in here. And then I have my dumbbells up to 125. I got all kinds of extra plates and attachments and fun things on my wall. And then I have my treadmill over here. So yeah, got lots of stuff. Oh, and the newest toy. Dude, I don't understand why this playlist doesn't just play. There we go. My newest toy is this. It's a leg extension, leg curl machine. It's pretty nice. It does both. You can do leg curls, and then you can adjust it, and then you can do leg extensions. All right, last set here, and then we're gonna go after some dips. Oh, it's really good, brown-eyed, actually. It actually has a really good resistance curve on it. And you can adjust the pad. It's like a full 360, so you can literally bring that pad so that you start the exercise like with your leg back here. It's really nice. The next Comic-Con, I'll probably bring the Broly outfit. Sport clothes? A lot of the stuff that I wear is old school from Jed North, believe it or not. All right. Oh, actually. See, this thing has all kinds of attachments. These are for dips. Yeah, those are gonna suck. We're gonna do them anyways. Dip bars are killing your gains. Killing your gains is killing your gains. You guys are funny as hell. I love it. Oh, look, I found the natty lighting. Take a photo. This is the good lighting right here. All right, Nicolau. See you later, bro. The red shorts are killing your... Take off the red shorts. Actually, it's weighted dips are killing your gains. So maybe I shouldn't do them. I should just do body weight. This is the Gronk Fitness all-in-one. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, Scott Herman Fitness. I'll send you the link with a discount code if you want to pick anything up off their website. Yeah, I built my whole gym. Stop laughing, being happy kills your gains. Yeah, don't forget your face pulls. I don't even care. I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do actually? So I'm gonna do 25 pounds right now because I don't know if I have the energy for 45. But if I use my bumper plate, it still looks like 45 pounds. See that? That's the trick, guys. You just get a 25-pound bumper plate and it looks like a 45. And then you can lie and be like, no, I did 45s. See how heavy I'm lifting? Usually with dips, I can go, at one point I was doing 2 plates, 2 45s for reps. Although I was also doing that when I was fresh and not just got done training chest for an hour. But because I haven't been doing dips, weighted dips for a while, because it's just hard to get to at my gym, this exercise overall for me is a little weak and I have to build myself back up. I was doing 45 last week, so hopefully I should be able to knock this out for 8 and then jump into 45 and maybe do 55, 65, we'll see. Yeah, K Master, I wouldn't doubt it. Dude, that's gross, Jay. I'm doing tricep dominant dips right now. Right now, I'm lifting triceps. I'm moving from my chest workout to my tricep workout, and I'm starting with dips. I was gonna do power bombs, but I decided that I haven't done weighted dips in a while, so I'm gonna do weighted dips. Yeah, I think this is actually gonna be pretty light, honestly. Which is a good sign. Nah. I gotta put these up one higher. I'm gonna be bouncing my plate off the floor. Dude, I almost jumped and smashed my head on this. That was like medium. I'm gonna add a 10. Dude, Baki is awesome. Such a good anime if you've never seen Baki before. No, my meeting is at 5:30. I said that I wanted to stop my stream at 4:30, but I started an hour earlier because I have a meeting at 5:30. But thank you for reminding me. So I'm from like the border of Mass and New Hampshire. I was born in Lawrence, Mass. It's about 35 minutes north of Boston. And I grew up between there and Salem, New Hampshire, because they're like 12 minutes apart from each other. My dad lived in Lawrence and my mother lived in Salem. Goku or Vegeta? Well, my friend, actually, neither. Broly up in this house, my guy. That's who we go for. Yeah, dude. I felt it. All right, that's a pretty good angle. All right, I'm gonna throw a 10 on there. Actually, I'm gonna throw another 45. Looks like I'm lifting 245s, but it's only 35 pounds. Yo, if you guys are enjoying the stream, tap that like button. Nothing wrong with Krillin. You ever see that meme? It's like Trunks saying, I kill androids. Vegeta says he blasts androids. And then it has Krillin with glasses and he's just smiling. Please tell me you guys have seen that meme because it's friggin' hilarious. Yeah, FaZe, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm doing dips right now. How's that for the angle? Is that good? All right. So weak on my dips right now. Excuse me. King. That's right. Y'all saw it here first. I only got 6, but that's okay. I'll make up for the volume on my push downs. You know what I saw somebody do actually that I wanted to try? I don't know if I'll try it today. I have to figure out the setup, but you bring the cable down to like here, and then you bring the bench over here, and then you actually go on your knees, and you put your elbows on the bench, and it's like you're almost doing an overhead extension, and you're able to put your elbows right on the bench for more driving force. It looks pretty good. I'll have to figure out the setup off camera because right now I don't know. That's terrible fire in the 520. Yo, what's up, David? About 81 minutes so far since we've been live. So a good way to improve your dips, do as many as you can with body weight. then actually, and like literally jump off the ground and then control the negative. Like that. And you can get some more reps in. I'm gonna try bringing this back down to 8 because my head was getting close to that. No, you would not be, Gregorio. Like my entire life, I don't know, 28 years, 26 years since I was 14 in the gym, in the basement since I was 12. That would be 28 years. Yeah, I can do muscle ups, although I can't really do them in my gym because I'll hit my head in the ceiling. If you're getting shoulder pain when doing dips, you could have your elbows flared too much. Try to keep everything nice and tight as you do your dips. Keep those elbows in. Hey, the Lions Den, I appreciate that, man. Happy to help you. I'm about 176 to 178 right now, probably. I haven't weighed myself today. Yeah, I shouldn't have moved them down. The weights were touching on the bottom, but that's okay. That sucks to hear. You can try different arm positions. So like, try grabbing closer to the front so your hands are more here versus out here when you do your dips. Oh, that's cool, Eddie. Yeah, that's why I'm filming these videos vertically, because I think if I film this horizontally, I don't think it would pop up in the shorts feed. Thanks, Jay Razors. Right arm bigger than the left. It'll even out over time. Don't worry about it. I'm 5'10", M1. Happy to hear that, Ishman. Happy to hear that. You came here for the seductive... Dude, can you believe there's kids out there literally putting advice on Instagram telling you, like, don't do weighted dips and skull crushers and close grip bench press. Just do single arm tricep cable extensions and your arms are gonna get huge. Give me a break, dude. Come on. I mean, honestly, my advice for women is the same for men. Movie recap and review. You can do the same exact workouts. It's just that usually women focus more on their butts than they do on their chest. Like my wife, she likes to focus more on her legs and her butt than, hitting her chest twice a week like I would. Thanks, Jazzy Jeff. Appreciate that. I'll tell you right now, dude, my arms are fried right now. We'll see how this goes. This is actually going to be a light set just to get the blood moving. That was pretty good. That actually felt really nice. Yeah, bench press won't grow your chest, guys. Don't ever bench press ever again. Just go to the machine, hammer strength, press, and only do that, but never bench press. Yo, what's up, Sonny? Yeah, dude, they just remodeled a bunch of Best Fitnesses as well. So the guy that I worked for since I was 14, he owns all those gyms, all the Best Fitness gyms. I mean, my honest opinion, I don't believe he's natural, Fazy. I just don't. I don't trust anybody, and I've made that very clear in my videos. I've had too many people lie to me. Everybody nowadays, literally, the kids in my gym talk about the gear they're on, like you and I would talk about a movie we saw last night. It's running so rampant. I just don't trust anyone. I don't believe anyone. I just don't care. The only way you're ever going to really be able to tell is 5-10 years down the road and see how they look, right? Unfortunately. Legs once a week can be enough. Yeah, Instagram-induced body dysmorphia. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Do you trust yourself? I guess I do trust one person. I never understood why people teach doing this exercise out here. You want to get on top of the weight so that you can have the most power pushing down. Ugh. Sometimes I'll do legs twice a week, but I'll split hamstrings and quad focus movements to different days. And that works out pretty nice too. Vaughn Gray, Scott thinks that Joey Swole has been too hard on all his assholes. Did you even watch the fucking video, dude? No, what I said was that the original call out is justified. Reposting call outs 8 months later, pretending like they just happened, so the entire army of hate that you sent the first time a year ago goes and attacks that person again, even though your whole message is do better. Well, how are you supposed to do better if he's reposting this shit every 8 months because he needs views and money? Don't be a fucking idiot, dude. Don't be an idiot. So do you think they should be able to do stupid stuff and just let it disappear? I don't know. Do you think that it was okay for Joey Swole to do the whole thing he did with his shreds scandal back in the day? Or maybe all the Reddit posts of people posting that Joey Swole wanted nude photos of his female clients and would send unsolicited dick pics. I don't know if it's true, but it's all over Reddit. Do you think somebody should make a video about that every 8 months? And then we should get an answer from him on whether or not it's true? So, exactly. People make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. If you want to be on your way to being a better person, you need to have the chance to do that. And I'm sure a lot of these people did take the opportunity to become better people. So, bringing up something that happened in their past after they've already overcame it and they're leading a better life, I don't think is right. I also don't like the fact that he was taking things out of context for views. Like the video I did with Shannon, and there was a bunch of other women that reached out to me that didn't want to do videos because they were afraid of getting even more death threats and harassment because their videos were taken out of context. So, anyways, enough about that idiot. I don't have any mods right now. That's fine. I don't mind when people come in and talk smack. I'm not afraid, right? I'll say my piece. It's not a big deal. Yeah, Gregorio, I've heard from people who know the women, but I don't have any concrete evidence, so I can't make a definitive statement, right? But I'm sure at some point if it got bad and people wanted to come forward, then at that point we could, but anyways. That was a good set. Which is best for abs, knee raises or crunches? Well, they target different spots. So like whenever you lift your legs up, you're getting more lower activation. Whenever you crunch down, you're getting more upper activation. Now granted, both exercises work the entire rectus abdominis. However, you can place more emphasis on the upper abs, crunching down, and more emphasis on the lower abs, bringing knees up, knees to your chest. No, I don't use a weight belt, honestly. I have a bunch. But yeah, I don't really use it. Even when I was deadlifting 500, I wasn't using it, if I'm being honest with you guys. I'm gonna do one more set here. Feel pretty good. Getting a nice little tricep pump. Some good lighting here. Show off the gains a little bit. Sometimes I train my neck, yeah. Thanks, John Doe. Yeah, I saw that phase. At this point, they're trying to do whatever they can to keep the momentum going. I don't know if I should make another video. I saw people made some videos on Hussein's last video, and I've been kind of on the fence whether or not I wanted to just kind of leave it where it is, or if I should make one more video and kind of just wrap up the whole, all my thoughts on the entire situation. Because at this point, the entire troll or whatever they were trying to do kind of blew up in their face. And now they're just trying to like milk it for as many views as they can before it goes away. But I actually think it really hurt their credibility, honestly. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, King. You can take creatine all year round, yeah. And they even have a lot of studies now saying that you should up the dosage to like 10 grams, 15 grams, like 5 grams for everybody isn't like the standard anymore. They've actually had studies where taking 10 grams, 15 grams a day have actually had better results for some people. No, dude, I haven't played Destiny since the max light level was like 315, bro. I'm gonna finish up this workout with reverse pulls. Yeah, brown-eyed, pretty much. I mean, I've seen a million products like Turk in the past, guys. It's all bullshit. At least that's how I feel about it. Just eat right, lift heavy. You'll make your progress. Plenty of people made gains naturally before Turk was around. You don't need it. Yeah, brown-eyed soul, I guess that's that's the good part, right? No, you can stop creatine whenever. It's a naturally occurring substance in your body when you get it from food. Dude, my hair is getting all down from all the humidity in here. Reverse grip pushdowns kills your wrist gains. Not for me, at least. I do like doing reverse. When you do reverse and pull down, you get a bit more medial head engagement. That's the reason why I do it. I mean, everything you do for triceps targets all three heads, but you can get more long head engagement with your hand and with your arm above your head like this, and you get a bit more medial head engagement when you have your hand reversed. And I like doing these one at a time. And get a full extension at the bottom. Now the other side. Hey Mario, my pleasure, man. Thanks for hanging out. Amen deep. I mean, I have videos for literally every exercise. And if you have a hard time finding them on YouTube, go to my website, muscularstrength.com. There's a link in the info section below. And you can use my exercise database. Try the website for free for 7 days when you sign up. And it's $10 a month. And you get unlimited access to all my programs, my exercise database. You literally just click on you don't know what an exercise is called. You just click on the muscle group you want to train, and then my exercise database will populate all the exercises for that body part with my how-to video showing you how to do it properly. Then you also get access to all my programs, my 12-week programs. There's like 8 on there. That sucks, Matthias, but you'll be back before you know it. Yeah, this is my second one doing this, Dan. I'm having fun. I think it's great. That can't be true. Come on. Jason Blaha is doing OnlyFans. No way that's true. I'm not sure. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe I'll do Thursday. Maybe I'll try to do like 3 a week, and I'll switch up the workouts, guys. So only reason why I'm doing this with my hand is just to keep it from swinging. There's no like other reason other than that. So you can put your hand wherever you want. You don't have to put it up like this when you do this exercise. One more set. The secret bodybuilding agent. If you guys are enjoying the videos, you want to see more live streams, make sure you tap that like button. I I don't take creatine now unless it's randomly in the supplements that I have. I'm a minimalist, honestly, guys, when it comes to supplements. The only supplement that I truly take daily, you guys have been seeing me post about Enchant, where basically it contains 20 grams of collagen peptides. Now that I am getting older, I'm taking my joint health and my tendon health more seriously, even though my joints and tendons are pretty damn healthy. So the collagen peptides are in that. And there's also 20 grams of protein. And I also have my protein shakes, where like 2 scoops give me 50 grams. So those are the only 2 supplements that I really take. Oh my gosh, I know, sorry guys. I didn't read the proper scientific study before I started doing my reverse pull down. So all the gains I would have made are now gone. I think I'm supposed to be at like a 37.8 degree angle when I do this. And I was more at a 45 degree angle. And so my tricep activation was actually 60% less than it could have been if I had just read the study, you know, and done the science-based fucking reverse pull down the correct way. So my bad. My triceps are just gonna stay small for the rest of my life. You know, they're just never gonna grow, unfortunately. Thank you, little Chippy, appreciate that. My favorite DBZ character, you can't tell? You can't tell right there who my favorite character is? You didn't see that little guy right there, did you? Yeah, dude, 60%. Might actually be 69% less gains, actually. Don't tell me how to wear my wrestling shoes, Shane. I'll put you in a cross-face cradle. Did you know your arms are toast when a reverse pull down for 12 reps is like killing you? Because I'm so toast right now. Game. Sir, what if by watching your videos we are doing exercise in the wrong form? How to ensure we're doing them correctly? Well, you watch my video and you pay attention to what I say, and then you're doing the exercise the right way. I mean, there's really no other way around that, my guy. All right, guys. I have to get ready for my HOA meeting. I'm actually, I do have pre-workout, and I'm gonna go take about 5 fucking scoops before I go to this HOA meeting, because I'm just gonna light that place up with all the bullshit that they've been making us do. Dude, I actually got kicked off the community Facebook page. I got banned because I had a dead palm tree. My palm tree died, right? And I was waiting for a new one, and so I finally got the new one, and I dug the old palm tree out. Like, I cut it down. There was just a stump there. Let's say the stump hole was like a little wider than this, like this wide, right? So I got some tarps, and the palm tree was close to my driveway. So instead of throwing the dirt on the grass and causing another mess, I threw all the dirt into a tap so that when I put the new palm tree in, I could just drag the tap over and then put the dirt back in the hole, right? So I put the dirt on the tap and I dragged it up my driveway, like close to my garage. So it's not even like in the middle of my driveway. I literally get a letter in the mail. So the HOA person went by my house, saw the big ass fucking hole in my front yard where there used to be a palm tree, And then 5 feet over here, saw a tarp that had a mound of dirt on it. And they sent me a letter in the mail for improperly stored garage shit, equipment, or whatever they said in the letter, right? And they took a photo, and they sent me the photo. And in the photo, you can see the hole in the ground and the tarp with the dirt. That dirt was only there for 2 days. And so I went to the page, like I was pissed. And I'm like, do you not see the effing dirt in the hole? And I just kept going. I'm like, I want to know who's taking photos of my yard, because it's one of my neighbors. And they kept deleting my posts. And I'm like, and if you delete my post one more time, I'm going to raise hell. And then they banned me. Oh, well. Oh, my gosh. So dumb, guys. Like, there's more problems in the world. Like, people who want to be, I feel like, on the board of directors for HOA and things like that, it's like they just got nothing else going on in their life. Like, dude, like, go to the gym. Like, take out your anger and aggression at the gym. Get a boyfriend, get a girlfriend, go get laid, get a dog. Go drive your car, play video games. Like, just find a hobby that isn't pissing off your neighbors. Because, like, we know where you live. Literally, like, down the road, I know where you live, right? Anyways. Joey B, what's up, dude? Yes, it's Joey Swole. Pissing in my grass. That's why my grass died last year. He's pissing on my grass at midnight. Put your goddamn dirt away. Oh, man. Well, hey, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me in today's live stream. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try, doing this at least 3 times a week. So I'll try to nail down a more specific schedule, but usually around like 4:30, probably I'll go live if I am going to go live, and we can hang out. Congrats, Dovakin. That's awesome, dude. Guys, before you leave, if you can tap that like button, share the video with your friends. You can show them what an actual, natural lifter looks like after training consistently for many years, just so they don't get discouraged by all the, bored again fitness experts that have been on Instagram for 4 months, right? Oh, man. Which workout you guys want to see next? I think it would be fun to do like a hardcore back and bicep workout with you guys next. What do you think? Back and biceps next? Because I might want to go to the gym tomorrow with wifey to train legs. I can train legs here too, obviously. But I think the next workout I do with you guys would be back and biceps, and that'll be a lot of fun. And I can do that like on Thursday or Friday. All right, guys. Later. Hey, Joey, hit me up on IG, bro. Guys, have a wonderful night. See y'all in the next stream. See you guys.